Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having a good Saturday. The weather's kind of nice. It's a little cool here up in the Northeast, but it's not too bad. So I just want to cover a couple of quick things. One is an article I saw yesterday in the New York Post. Now, a Post writer is quoting a fellow named Bob McGinn. He's been a longtime Packer follower, writer. He follows the team, writes about the team for, I think he said 40 years. And according to him, in this article, he says that the Packers team, even some of the fan base, they're kind of done with Aaron Rodgers. They're more or less tired of his antics, his every year retiring. Am I going to play? Who am I going to trade it? So apparently, it's starting to grow old with the team and the fan base as well. Now, the reason I want to bring this up is, of course, it's an article, and it probably has some validity. Maybe it doesn't, but the guy is a longtime Packer writer. He's been following the team for decades, and so he may know what kind of the ins and outs of what people are saying, what people are thinking, other people on the team, and whatnot. So, the reason I want to bring this up is because if I'm the New York Jets right now, I got to start wondering, is this like a red flag to me? I mean, he's in his darkness retreat now, and nobody knows really when he started. I think on the Pat McAfee show, he said he was going in on Tuesday, which would bring him to Friday, Saturday, something like that when he comes out. So, and then he decides what he wants to do. You could kind of see where this would grow old with the team, So I guess my point is that should this be a red flag to the Jets? Like, is this guy going to do this every year? Are we going to get a season out of him? We give up draft picks, tons of money, and he plays a year. Next year, he's dragging all this attention onto himself. Is that going to be good for the young players? Is that going to be good for the veterans on the team? The New York fan base, we all know how the Jet fans are very passionate about their team, and I just wonder how something like that's going to go. So my wonder is, do the Jets look at this now and say, we got Derek Carr here. Derek Carr's in the house. Do we let him just walk and say, hey, Derek, listen, we like you. We want you on our team, but we're going to wait for Aaron to see what he says? Because I'll be honest with you, if I'm Derek Carr, I would be like, well, no, don't bother. I'm good. If I'm like plan B, I don't want to come here. I want to be plan A where I go. So they obviously have to make him feel like he's plan A. But how long do you let him go? How long do you not pull the trigger on this and say, listen, here's the deal. We want you. You're our man. All this other talk about Aaron Rodgers and stuff, this is all just hearsay, rumors. You're the guy we as soon as we found out you were a free agent, you are our man. You're the guy. Here's what we got for you. The team, the talent. We're ready to make that big move. You're the missing piece for it. I wouldn't let the guy leave Florham Park without, I said yesterday in a video, without a new Jet hat and a bag of money. Because you got to look at this, even the Packers writers, and if there's even a half truth to this, it's got to be a red flag to the Jets. Like, this is going to be a big, huge pickup here for a guy who plays a season. Lucky if you get 2 out of him. I know it's Aaron Rodgers, and I know a lot of the Jet fan base thinks that it's Aaron Rodgers or bust. If we don't get Aaron Rodgers, that's it. Well, if that's the case, then wait for Aaron Rodgers. If you don't get him, you might as well go back out there on the field with Mike White and Zach Wilson next year, because if there's any logic to that reasoning, it's Aaron Rodgers or bust, and Aaron Rodgers goes to the Raiders or Tennessee, maybe back to Green Bay, maybe retires. So I guess we didn't get him, so now why get Tannehill? Why get Garoppolo? Because everybody thinks that, well, without Rodgers, we ain't going to Super Bowl anyway. Why spend the money? Just go out there with Mike White, give him a couple mil, and so there's no real logic to me. It's Aaron Rodgers or bust. That makes absolutely no sense to me. The Jets have a great defense. They have a great offense in place. The quarterback's all we were missing to take that big step. So I'm going to leave a link below in the description to the Post article. If anybody wants to read it, you can click on it and read the article. It's pretty interesting to see what someone who has been following the Packers for such a long time comes out and says it. And they think that they've seen enough in Jordan Love with his practice and play time when he has been out there in preseason and some regular season game time he's had. They've seen enough. They think they've got their guy to take over the reins for Aaron Rodgers. So let me know what you all think in the comment section below. click on the link if you want to read the article, and let me know, everybody, what you think. I'm interested to see what other Jet fans think about this. Do we let Derek Carr walk? Do we just say, okay, listen, we'll get back to you? Or maybe Derek Carr just says, there's a couple of teams I want to visit. But at least, in my opinion, make it so hard for this guy to leave. Make him get in his car and say, I don't know, maybe we should go back in there and take this deal. I'm not going to get a better deal than this. Let's make it as hard as we can for him to leave. Look at this Aaron Rodgers story as maybe a flag and say, let's double think this. We got this guy here in-house. Yeah, let me know what you all think, and click the like button if you like the video, and please hit the subscribe button to the channel, and I'll talk to you soon.